Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Cooking with Nancy O and Rick. He's back there working on our recipe. We had to have a little bit of an engineer's degree to get this to work today because of all the planning time of how it has to come in and out of the oven. So we have a great recipe. It's called Acorn Squash Egg in the Hole. Long time ago, when our kids were little, we used to do this thing called eggs in a basket. And we used sourdough bread and cut a hole in it and cooked it. Remember that?
Yeah.
Okay, well, now we're using acorn squash. Let's make it healthier. Is this not a great recipe? I hope everyone had a fabulous Mother's Day. I'm seeing a lot of squash still being served in restaurants. We had brunch. My daughter's dish had a lot of roasted squash in it. And guys, I'm telling you, the more I eat squash, the more I'm enjoying it. Never had it as a kid, except for as a pumpkin, as pumpkin pie, right?
Or pumpkin bread.
Or pumpkin muffins, right? Okay, so I'm trying to learn different ways to cook the acorn squash, well, any squash. These two are our last two from growing last year. The other one we cut up and we're cooking on it now. Rick's gonna demo the recipe on how to cut the acorn squash. You want the little guy or the big guy?
Pick the big one.
The big one?
No, yeah. Give me the little one.
He's taking the little one. All right, so he's gonna cut the ends off. All we did was, see, that's why he does it. See how hard it is to cut? That could have gone. I don't have enough leverage to do that. And so he's gonna cut that. It's a good one. And then we're gonna slice it into 4 slices. And then all we did was, after here, let me take it. He's gonna pull all those innards out and we're gonna discard those. And then we're going to bake that in the oven after we put some olive oil and some sea salt on it because it'll need a little flavor. That guy's hard. Was the other one that hard?
Yeah, it was.
So okay, and I'm going to back up while he's doing this because we grew these on our tower last summer. If they have been sitting in our basement, it's nice and cool. So if you have a cool spot in your basement or in your garage, the garages are starting to warm up though where we live. Look at how nice they stay. And we even have a little spot here. I bet the deer tried to chomp on this guy. But look at how nice he still is. And so this is like amazing that you can grow vegetables during summer, how many months later, and we're still eating them. This is very sustainable. So it's really good to try to do this if you have a tower outside. Wow, that is really hard. Okay.
Yeah.
You want to go ahead and clean out what you have done?
Yeah.
So he's just going to scrape the inside. He looks a little dry to me.
No.
Are they starting to dry because they're...
I guess so, but it'll still be good.
Oh yeah, because we're going to put olive oil on it and then sprinkle it with sea salt. And then wait till you see the finished product. So now after you bake this, you're going to bake it for, I forget how long, 15 minutes about before it's done. Okay. And so the recipe has the acorn squash. You have olive oil for brushing on there. You have sea salt, 4 large eggs. And we're going to put crumbled bacon on top. You can use hot sauce on it if you want, or any kind of sauce. But I also got some Parmesan cheese out. If you want to sprinkle maybe feta, Parmesan cheese or something on there, that would be absolutely delicious. And the fun thing about this is we have farm fresh eggs that we use. I have a friend, Peggy, who did my apron for me, also gave me some duck eggs. And they are delicious also. So any kind of farm fresh egg would just like make this superb because when you have fresh, it's awesome. You want to bring here?
We bring the ones over?
Yeah. Nope. The ones in the.
Oh.
Okay. So we have to demo how to get the eggs in them. Yeah. Use that.
See if they can see that. Okay.
Can you see that? All right, guys. All right. I am going to show you how to get the egg inside of here. You have a hot pad. I'm not touching that without.
Okay. With this.
Wait a minute. All right. Now we're ready. So I'm just gonna crack the egg into a bowl that has a little lip on it, because this is what's gonna happen. It's gonna make it easier to pour in there. And what's so cool about this, you're gonna stick this in the oven and you're gonna bake it. You're gonna turn the oven temperature down to 350. Look at that. And Rick's gonna throw this back in the oven and you're gonna bake it. Now, this is like so cool, because I'm sitting here thinking how you could do this for family coming for brunch or something. You could have these in the oven baking, and everything's done inside the oven. Your stove is still nice and clean for company. I think this is a fabulous thing to do for like a brunch that you're serving at your house. Now you want to bring over the ones that are done, and we'll put it on the plate. And then I thought, how nice would it be if you actually served it up right? Let me turn it for you. Yeah. Oh, no, we don't need two of them on here. I thought how beautiful that would be with a little greens on the side with a little vinaigrette dressing on there. So now it tells us to put some bacon on it. So, you know, morning bacon and eggs. And then what if you just sprinkled just a little bit, look at, to make it beautiful. Now, is that not gorgeous? I just think that that is so fabulous looking and so delicious looking that who wouldn't want to just dive into that? And can you imagine having a little side dish of fresh fruit? Your brunch is done and everybody would have a nice, wholesome, healthy meal.
Looks great.
I know, doesn't that look great? We went to, like I said, we went out for Mother's Day and I had this beautiful crab cake and they served it with the greens on the side and it just made it look fantastic. Okay, it's your turn, Ricky. All right. I know, it just looks really good. I would just, yeah, dig that out. Like, yeah, I wouldn't eat the rind on it, but it'd be too hard. So in this restaurant we went to, did sunny side up eggs on everything, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
And they were really impressive looking. Whoops, I don't think you got all the way through that.
Cutting the bacon.
You're cutting the bacon that's crumbled already?
Blaze on.
I know, it looked like it went underneath and just like sealed it, the egg.
Yeah.
All right. I can't wait to see what he says on this, because you know what we didn't put on there was any pepper, which I would have liked to seen on there.
That's good.
Can you
like it.
can you
Yep.
taste the squash in there?
You pick it up as you're
Eating?
eating the whole thing. Yeah.
See, I just think that this is an amazing recipe. And look at how good this is. I would just pick that off of there and eat that egg. I'm going to try this, guys, because it just looks so healthy. And you know, you can eliminate the bacon if you don't want the bacon on there. Mmm. That's really good.
That yolk wouldn't have broke on me.
It would have been nice and runny.
Yeah.
Guys, I really like this. You have acorn squash, the egg, a little bit of bacon for flavor, and I sprinkled just a little bit of cheese for flavor, which I think feta would have been good on there. Oh, any kind of cheese would have been good on there. I could see a sharp cheddar cheese on there.
Oh, that'd be good too.
Mm-hmm. And then do your salad greens. Let me move that. I pushed all the greens off the plate, but salad greens on the plate with just a little bit of maybe a lemon vinaigrette dressing. That would be fantastic on there. With a side dish of fresh fruit, you cannot get a better breakfast or brunch. We like eating breakfast at any time of the day. I would eat this for dinner.
That would be a good one there.
This would be breakfast, lunch, or dinner. This is so fantastic. I really like this idea. Rick did a great job finding this recipe for me.
Thanks.
And a great job cutting the acorn squash. Okay, so the acorn squash is going to be your hard part. You could do the acorn squash in the oven, get it all pre-cooked, You could wrap them up real nice and keep them in your fridge. And every morning, make yourself one of these if you want it.
Yeah.
And then look at that nice, you're getting all that beta carotene in there and all that good vitamins in there. And boy, you would be rocking for the day with your greens on the side.
Oh, it'd be great, easy, quick and healthy.
I really wanted arugula there.
Yeah.
Because the arugula would have given you that peppery taste.
Yeah.
But we didn't have any today.
Yeah.
So, okay, guys, I want to know what you think of this recipe because this thing is really good. Look at that glaze that farmed underneath it. I am very impressed with this recipe, guys. And you have to try this one. This one's really, really good. We grew these acorn squash on the tower. We grow everything on the tower, guys. We're right now still trying to get our vegetables up and running for the summer. We've run into a little snag with them. They did a stunt growth on us. That's the first time they've done that to us. But then when they kick in, they're going to go really fast. So right now our towers still look empty, even though that the seedlings are in there. So we'll give us a couple weeks and then we'll have some good seedlings going. I don't know if it was the weather change or what, but we've never had that happen before. So see, even we have little struggles on the tower, but it is doable and it is going to be fantastic. And we're going to have so many vegetables to share with you this coming summer. And right now we're just making things that we have left from last year, which how wonderful is that we don't have to go out and buy food because we're still eating from the stuff we grew last year. I just think this is amazing. And you guys, you got to try this. You got to get yourself a tower and start growing your greens, man. It is really fun to do. So if you have a recipe for us, give us a holler. We'll come up with another great one next week. I know that we've been gone a couple weeks, but we're back rolling again. So until next week, you guys have a safe week. Let me know if you try this recipe. I really, really like it. And we will see you next week. Bye for now.
Bye.
Oh my gosh, this is so good.
I like the
Mmm.
crunch on it.
Mm-hmm.
Let me grab that other one.
I think that the bacon adds just enough flavor to it. You know?
Set this one on there.
Okay.
See if we
Let me make room. Oh yeah, the runny egg. That is so good, Rick. And farm fresh eggs, fresh from the garden. Look at this.
Everything fresh.
Everything fresh. You can tell the
Like the
difference.
old days.
You know, you can tell when you eat from the garden.
Oh,
It's beautiful.
looks good and tastes good.
Thank you, honey.
Thanks. Good one.
Mm.